now what is right, and I will perform it with an attitude of samarpan, of dedicating it to the totality or to God. So with this attitude, when I perform action, then that action becomes karma yoga. See, there are 5 things you have to remember in karma yoga. Because the little things of karma yoga Bhagavan keeps revealing in the later chapters also. In 3rd chapter he talks about it. Then in the 18th chapter Bhagavan talks about it. And here also he has spoken about it. So when we go through all this, we come to know that there are 5 important things which you have to remember about karma yoga. And this karma yoga is a buddhi, is an understanding. So there are 5 understandings which you have to remember. The first thing is swadharma buddhi. Or maybe that swadharma buddhi is second. First is samatva buddhi. Let us start with samatva buddhi. Samatva buddhi. Then second is swadharma buddhi. Third is samarpan buddhi. Fourth is asanga buddhi. And fifth is prasada buddhi. Just remember these 5 terms. Again I will repeat. Samatva buddhi, swadharma buddhi. Third is samarpan buddhi, asanga buddhi, and prasada buddhi. These are the 5 things of karma yoga. Samatva buddhi means bringing that attitude of sameness in the result. This is the most interesting and most fascinating thing. Because this is the crux, like, if we can understand and follow it, we will instantly become free from the attachment to the world. Because we are attached to the world, we are attached to one portion of the world, and we are running away from another portion of the world. We have divided the world as though into what I like and what I don't like, what I want and what I don't want. So I move towards something and run away from something. So constantly I will be moving away and running towards something. And what are those 2 things? Those 2 things are called dvandva. They are always there. And this dvandva only gives us joy and sorrow. Because we have placed some idea on this dvandva. For example, victory and defeat. Pap and punya, or labh and hani, means gain and loss. All these are dvandva, and we have placed our idea that I should gain only success, I should not gain failure, or I should gain only victory, I should avoid defeat. In this way, I hold on to one aspect of life and I try to run away from the other. But karma yoga is to look at both of them with samatva buddhi, because they are the result. Since they are the result, I should not have any insistence on a particular result. I should not be attached to the result. I should not have my opinion about the result. So keep the mind balanced in those results. Samatva. This is the first step. As we go along, maybe it will become more clear. So samatva buddhi is the first step. The second step, very important, is swadharma buddhi. In karma yoga, we have to follow the path of righteousness. Dharma. Dharma means path of righteousness. There are 2 ways in which we take decisions in life. One way is based on what I like and what I don't like. Decision for action. How do you take decision? For any action which we perform. See, before performing an action, we decide. decide to eat, decide to walk, decide to talk, decide to come, decide to go. But on what basis do you decide? One set of people, or sometimes we decide on the basis of what I like and what I don't like. And this like and dislike exist in our senses, they exist in our mind, they exist in our intellect. And based on that, I decide what I should do. Another way of deciding what I have to do is based on what is right and what is not right. What is right and what is not right. And that is what is called dharma. It is a holistic approach to life. Holistic way of looking at life and deciding what is right and following that right path. I may like it, I may not like it. Your like and dislike is not important. So the step of Karma Yoga is to base our action on the basis of right and not on the basis of like and dislike. So that is called Swadharma Anushthan, following the path of Swadharma. Dharma means righteousness, what is right. And last time also I had spoken about dharma and what is right and all, based on the scriptures and also based on the values like ahimsa, satyam, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha, which is universal, based on also what we want for ourselves. Want for ourselves existentially, deeply. I want to exist. So, allowing others also to exist is also dharma. I don't want pain, so not giving pain to others also become dharma. In this way, various ways are there in which the dharma is revealed. So, based on the scriptures, based on the values of life, based on the society in which we live, based on my age, based on the environment, we have what is called right. So when we take decisions in life, we have to decide on the basis of what is right, not on the basis of what I like. If I decide on the basis of what I like, it will destroy me and destroy the world also. Whether a person takes decision for his own sake, for the sake of his family, for the sake of his society, or for the sake of the nation, the decision should be based on what is right. So that is the dharma means what is right, righteous path. So that is another important aspect of Karma Yoga. So first is Samatva Buddhi, second is that Swadharma Buddhi. Third is Samarpan Buddhi. Samarpan Buddhi in Karma Yoga, it says that whatever action you are doing, we should do it for someone. Generally, we do action for our own little ego, to satisfy our ego, or to satisfy somebody else's ego. Very interesting. Some people think that satisfying our ego is selfishness, but satisfying somebody else's ego is also equally foolishness only. We sacrifice ourselves, oh, I should not do for my sake, I should do for that other person's sake. And that other person has got all selfish attitude, and I am doing for that person, then I am encouraging selfishness. Some people have the feeling that sacrificing their own joy and their own comfort and for somebody else is a great thing. But who is that somebody else? If that somebody else is a selfish person, you are sacrificing for selfishness. You are sacrificing for pride. You are sacrificing for laziness. You are sacrificing for anger, jealousy, fear. That is not called dharma. Dharma is you have to dedicate your action to Ishvara, to that universal person who is existing in everyone's heart. Means the action should be dedicated for the welfare of all as much as possible. Not only welfare of human beings, but welfare of animals, birds, plant, welfare of nature, That's called Ishvara. Ishvara means everyone and everything. So, Samarpan to Ishvara. In later chapter, Bhagavan will say that whatever you do, tat tat kurushva mad arpanam, whatever you do as karma, as tapa, as yaga, as dana, all you offer to me. Offer to me means there is no Ishvara sitting in heaven. Ishvara is there in everyone's heart. Ishvara sarva bhutanam riddesher junatishthati. He is existing in everyone's heart. So dedicate your action to that Ishvara who is in everyone's heart. That's called samarpan. Each aspect will keep coming. Actually, the Bhagavad Gita, the best thing about Bhagavad Gita, it keeps explaining itself. Bhagavad Gita itself is its own good commentary. What Bhagavan says briefly here, he will explain elaborately somewhere else. So you should be patient enough to go through the whole Bhagavad Gita. So samarpan, that is the third aspect. Fourth is asangata, asanga buddhi. Asanga buddhi means, asanga means non-attached. Non-attached to what? To the result. Non-attached to the result of action. Means not to place your mind in the result. Whatever result comes will come according to the laws of nature. So don't be attached to the result, but just perform your karmas because it has to be performed. Don't perform in order to gain a particular result or to, if that result doesn't come, I will not perform. Nothing like that. You do what is right.